Mr. Ram Gopal Verma ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ರೈ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋಕೆ. Over to you, sir.
Firstly, I want to thank everyone, each and every one of you, for coming here to grace this double occasion. One, Mr. Rai's birthday and the launching of Rai the film. I mean, I want to say just a couple of lines about why I wanted to make this film. So I've been always attracted to very larger than life, and I don't know Kannada. So, Acha, maybe can you come here? And she will translate into Kannada what I speak. Yeah.
Check.
Okay.
ನಾವು ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದವರು ಕನ್ನಡ ಬರಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೂ ಕೂಡ ಇಂಗ್ಲಿಷ್ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ನಾವು ಒಪ್ಕೋತೀವಿ ಅದನ್ನ. ಕಮ ನಾವೆಲ್ಲರೂ ಒಪ್ಕೋಬೇಕು ಅವ್ರು ಮಾತಾಡೋದನ್ನ.
Okay. See, I always wanted to make films on larger than life characters ever since my first film like Shiva Satya Company. But when you can translate that.
ಶಿವ ಸತ್ಯ ಕಂಪನಿ ಚಿತ್ರ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರಲ್ಲ, ಅವಾಗಿಂದ ಇವಾಗವರೆಗೂ ದೊಡ್ಡ ಅತಿ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾದ ಚಿತ್ರ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕು ಅನ್ನೋದೇ ಅವರ ಆಸೆ.
Yeah, when I met Mr. Muttappa Rai first time and heard his story from various sources, I never felt the impact of more larger than life in my entire life.
ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಅವರು ಮುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ರಾಯವ್ರನ್ನ ಭೇಟಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಬೇರೆ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದನೂ ಅವರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಅವರ ಜೀವನದ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಬಗ್ಗೆ, ಕತೆ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು, ಅವರೊಂದಿಗೂ ಕೂಡ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರು. ಅವಾಗ ಅಂದ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರು ಈ ಕತೆಗಿಂತ ಅತಿ ದೊಡ್ಡದಾದ ಕತೆ ಇದುವರೆಗೂ ಅವ್ರು ಕೇಳಿಲ್ಲ, ಇರೋದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ.
See, the uniqueness of Mr. Muttappa Rai's story for me is we've heard of controversial people, and there are a lot of rumors, allegations and various things. And all of them at some point of time were either finished or they were nowhere to be seen.
ಏನು ವಿಭಿನ್ನ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇವರು ಇವ್ರ ಹತ್ರ ಇವ್ರ ಕತೆ ಕೇಳಿದಾಗ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಒಂದು ಎಂಡ್ ಅಂತ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿಲ್ಲ. ಬೇರೆಯವ್ರಿಗೂ ತುಂಬಾ ಅದು ಇದು ಅಂತ ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಆದ್ರೆ ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಅನ್ನೋ ಒಂದು ಮಾಹಿತಿ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸಿಕ್ಕಿರ್ಲಿಲ್ಲ.
So whereas Mr. Muttappa Rai, after all what we heard of him, today he is loved by lakhs and lakhs of people, and people only love him, respect him and trust him, which is the complete opposite of one would expect from what we heard about him.
ನಾವು ಅವ್ರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಜನರ ಹತ್ರ ಕೇಳಿದೀವಿ, ಆದ್ರೆ ಇವತ್ ನಮ್ಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತು ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಕೋಟಿ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಜನರು ಇಷ್ಟಪಡ್ತಾರೆ, ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್, ಗೌರವಿಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಅದು ಒಂದು ವಿಭಿನ್ನವಾದದ್ದು. 3-4 ಜನ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಬೇರೆ ರೀತಿ ಮಾತಾಡಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಆದ್ರೆ ಕೋಟಿ ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರು ಅವರ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಟ್ಟರು ಅಭಿಮಾನ, ಪ್ರೀತಿ, ಅವರ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿತ್ವವನ್ನು ನಮ್ಗೆ ತಿಳಿಸ್ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ.
So just now you proved the point with your extraordinary reaction on what I just now said, and this is what you are feeling now is exactly my feeling about Mr. Rai, and that is the reason I am making the film.
Yeah.
See, the film might be controversial, the film might have elements which people will be surprised at what is happening and what they are seeing, but the uniqueness of this film, the climax we already know, and he is sitting right in front of us. So when the climax is already here, sitting in this chair and in this kind of an extraordinary meeting with thousands and thousands of people coming to wish him on his birthday, and all the dignitaries and film industry people and political leaders, that itself is the proof of what he earned through his extraordinary life.
ಈ ಚಿತ್ರದ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಏನು? ಇದೇ ಚಿತ್ರದ ಕ್ಲೈಮ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್. ಈ ಕೋಟಿ ಕನ್ನಡಿಗರು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬಂದು ಅವರ ಹುಟ್ಟುಹಬ್ಬಕ್ಕೆ ವಿಶ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇರಲ್ಲ.
See, I have done a lot of films in the genre of hard hitting, like she said, power, or anything to deal with violence and everything. But Mr. Mutapparai's story is far more complex than that and much more varied.
ಎಷ್ಟೊಂದು ಚಿತ್ರಗಳು
See, Mr. Rai's story has a very unbelievable opposite mixture of guns and love. And he has violence and friendship. And he's got extreme anger and extreme respect from all you people. Lastly, I want to say, any filmmaker is as good as the subject matter he chooses, and any actor is as good as the role he gets. And I think today, Vivek Oberoi is an actor, I think, has got an opportunity as a lifetime of his lifetime to perform in something like the role of Mr. Rai. So, Mr. Vivek Oberoi, I want to tell you this. There was never a man like Rai, and there never will be a man like Rai. So that is a challenge.
ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ವಿವೇಕ್ ಒಬೆರಾಯ್ ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಸರ್ ಚಾಲೆಂಜ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ.
And the final word I want to say, see, any director fails only when he chooses the wrong subject or if the story is bad. Most of the time, 99% of the cases it will be that. And I think I've got the best story ever of my career in Rai, and I have to work very hard to spoil it. And Mr. Rai, my only request, sir, to you is, I know that you renounced your earlier life and you've come into peace and philanthropy and working for the people of Karnataka, a great thing. But my only request is, if I spoil this film, I want you to come back into earlier life and kill me. Thank you very much, sir.
Mr.
I
Muttappa
just
Rai,
promise it will be a great film. Yeah, please, sir.
Mr. Muttappa Rai ಅವರು ಹಿಂದಿನ ಜೀವನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಇವಾಗ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕನ ಬೆಳೆಸಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಶಾಂತಿಯುತವಾಗಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಏನಂದ್ರು ಅಕಸ್ಮಾತ್ ನನ್ನ ಫಿಲಂ ಏನಾದ್ರು ಸ್ಪಾಯಿಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ಬಿಟ್ರೆ, ಅವರು ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಿಂದಿನ ಜೀವನಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಮಿಸ್ಟರ್ ರಾಮ್ ಗೋಪಾಲ್ ವರ್ಮಾ ಮುಂದೆ ಬಂದು ಹೇಳ್ಬೇಕಂತೆ ಆ ಸ್ಟೈಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Mr. Ram Gopal Varma, so I will request you to commence the laser show for this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, he is here to commence the laser show for this evening.
Yeah, this is just a laser show, so please watch it once again.
need to lose the show. ಸ್ನೇಹಿತರೆ, ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮ the one and only very popular Mr. Muthuparai on stage. ಇಡೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಿಂದ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಸ್ವಾಗತ ನಿಮಗೆ. ವೆರಿ ವಾರ್ಮ್ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್. Joining him on stage, Mr. Manohar, the famous producer and member of Legislative Council, requesting Mr. Manohar to come on stage. ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಒಂದಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸೋಣ ಮನೋಹರ್ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ. ಹೀರೋ ಕಂಪನಿ ಚಿತ್ರ ಹಿಟ್ ಕಂಪನಿ ಸತ್ಯ ಯುವ ಓಂಕಾರ ರಕ್ತ ಚರಿತ್ರದಲ್ಲಿ ಸೂಪರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಅವಾರ್ಡ್ ನ ಗಳಿಸಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಲೇಡೀಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಜೆಂಟಲ್ಮೆನ್, ಇಡೀ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದ ಪ್ರೀತಿಯ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ. Once again, I would like to invite Mr. Ram Gopal Verma on stage. Please join us on stage, sir. ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರಬೇಕು, ಬರ್ತಾನೆ ಇರಬೇಕು. Let's welcome Mr. Raju Chedda, MD of Bollywood biggest production company, Way Films. Mr. Chedda, a very, very warm welcome to you, sir. Thank you so much for joining us. ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಒಂದಿಗೆ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ. Mr. Parag Sanghvi on stage, a very, very warm welcome to you, sir. Mr. Rahul Patin, Mr. Parag Sanghvi ಅವರು ಹಾಗೂ Mr. Rahul Mitra ಅವರು ಹಾಗೂ Mr. Gopal ಅವರು, they are all three of them are here. A very, very warm welcome to Mr. Kumar, who is releasing Why in Telugu. We'd like to welcome Mr. Gangaraju, President of South Indian Film Chamber.